Sir 1911 here. Welcome to today's video. Let's get the necessaries out of the way first and then we can go on with fun. Make sure, guys, look down below, take an opportunity to check out Continental Computers, the Smart Accountant, our sponsor. They got some good office software. Also, please click that you like the video, click that you subscribe to the video, click the little ding-a-lingy so you can get notice that we're sending out a new video. And try to stay up with us because we're going to really try to put out as many of these as we can. What we're going to do today is we're going to kind of split hairs between the 1911s, my favorite, and the polymer handguns. And we're going to kind of split hairs between those two and see what we come up with. And what we have today, it's been a few years ago, but a company down in Texas called STI, which I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Strayer and Trip. These two guys got together and they come up and formed their company called STI International. And what they did about 1990, they got together and they wanted to come up with a way to make competition ready 1911 pistols. Well, what they come up with was the STI handgun. Now this thing is kind of, like I said, a half-breed between a polymer pistol and a steel 1911. This is an Apero 2011. You guys are familiar with some of them. This one being an STI model. This gun here is used, but it's like new. I've kept it in the safe for a few years and hadn't shot it a whole lot. It's like a lot of them. It's a double stack 1911 basically, with the exception of it's modular, kind of like an AR-15. Now what happens is I've got the upper group is slide and I got the lower portion of it, and I can take it apart basically in two different modules. You know, technically it's not that different than a regular 1911 other than look at the size of that magazine release there. Man, that is a humongous thing. Look how open that is. This is competition ready, or almost competition ready pistol. That mag well is opened up so big it's almost big enough to let the pistol stand on. But like the polymers, this is a high capacity double stack 1911. This one is 45 ACP. Now this one does got a few things on it. If you'll notice, it's got the serrated back straps on the slide here. It's got a nice set of target sights on it. It's got a skeletonized hammer. It's got a big beaver tail. We're not going to get a pinch. We've got a nice bump. You know, it's got a nice magazine release. It's got a polymer skeletonized trigger. This is nice and square, the trigger guard, but it's high enough so you can get your hand way up high on the axis, and most of that recoil is coming up at the top of the hand, and you're not getting it down here twisting your wrist and trying to pull your pistol around different ways on the recoil. One thing that's a little bit interesting in this pistol, I'm going to try to get it open. Look at the slide when I come back, how that slide's been cut away, and the barrel there. Now if you'll notice, it may be hard to see on camera, the barrel itself is heavier on that end because you've got the cutaway and the slides coming back. So what this is doing, ever so little, as this thing recoils and comes back, I'm keeping weight out on the end of the barrel, and that's a little bit of compensation to help keep the barrel down so it's not walking up on you as you fire. You know, that is large enough to get both hands wrapped around it nice and tight, and I can hold it good and good, you know, take care of that. It does have the ambidextrous safety on it, which for target pistol is absolutely fine. Carry pistol I'm not fond of. The trigger pull on it is 4.3 pounds. I've checked it several times. It comes off to be 4.3 pounds. You know, that's an average, and it's really in that group every time. I can't think a lot about it that's not nice. The port's open wide like most modern handguns are today. It's open and it's beveled here to make sure you got plenty of room for extraction, ejection. It's a nice shooting gun. One thing it does make it a little bit different, it does have a full length slide guide rod down in there. I don't know if you can see it, it's full length. And unfortunately, it doesn't disassemble exactly like your typical 1911 because of that full length guide rod. Now, it's not a lot different, but what you have to do, and we're not going to do it now, we could do it in another video if somebody's interested. You have to stick a paper clip in there and hold the tension back on the spring to get it pulled back. If you'll notice, there is no barrel lug on the end of it. So what you got to do is take that tension. Normally a barrel lug would hold the tension on the spring. That's not the case here. Now you have to recoil it and put a paper clip in there and hold the tension off the spring. So it is somewhat different than a 1911. But then again, it's a 1911. It's got 1911 controls, 1911 pistol grip, 1911 slide lock, 1911 safety, 1911 beaver tail, 1911 back straps. You know, it's got a 1911 slide almost. So in some instances it is a 1911. In other instances it's more of a polymer gun. So it's that cross between, you know, what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not comfortable with. I'm not as comfortable with the polymer guns, as you guys know. They're a lot of fun, but I'm just too old school and hard to change, stubborn, hard-headed. But this one is that hybrid, that in between. So, you know, I like it. We're going to go out and shoot it. It's 45 ACP light recoil. I don't think there's anything bad we're going to have to say about it. If it does, it'll happen outside, and it's not going to happen in here. So I tell you what, let's do. As you guys know, I like to say, let's go outside and make it go bang, bang, bang. Okay, here we are outside the hideout, out back. We're going to try to shoot today. It's an afternoon time period, and you know, the best setup we got right now, I think a cloudy day works best for us because, man, the sun's right here in the eye, but you know, whatever, we're going to shoot. Like I said, inside we're going to shoot this Apero by STI. Now STI sold in 2020 or changed their name. You know, who knows what happened behind the door in the conference room. They're now called Staccato. So, and I think that's right, but it's Staccato. And one of the reasons we're doing this video today is I was fortunate enough to pick up one of their newer models, and we'll do another video on it in the next couple of days. What we're going to do now, I'm going to take this gun. These guys designed this specifically for competition. Now you'll notice it's got the target sights on it. It don't have a red dot. All that's easily changed out. You can do it at home if you're a patient type guy. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and shoot some of our favorite Tula ammo and see how it goes. I'm going to shoot at some gongs and stuff and see it. And you guys bear with us. We're learning this is new to us, but we're having a lot of fun, so we're just going to keep on going. But in the meantime, like I said before, I'm not doing old videos. I'm doing new videos. I'm doing some older guns, but I'm having fun, and I hope my photographer's having fun. So we're gonna keep trying to improve. So let's load up and see what we can do. Man, it shoots like a dream so far. One of you guys noticed the other day I did a video when I was shooting this Tula ammo when it just come apart. Primers fell out of it, jammed the whole weapon up and everything. I didn't empty that magazine, but I shot quite a few of them out of it. Weapon's still loaded, got it on safe, pointed down range. I'm gonna go ahead and almost emptied it though. Let's put some more in it. You know, like I said, these guys, they started this about 1990, mid 1990s. They come along and they improved. They improved some more. They had to change his investment of some more people, some professional handgunners. And what they were doing, like I said, developing this for competitive handguns. And I believe they got a real winner. You know, they're not exactly cheap handguns. They're along in the price with the Les Bear or Wilson Combat lower end weapons, you know. Upper twos, low threes, depending on what you're getting, whether it's ready for laser sights or red dots or just a plain back. So that, you know, they're not cheap handguns. They're nice handguns. You pretty much, you know, we get what we pay for when we do these things, but that's what they are. The name of the weapon, now you can Google STI and you can still find them, but they're going to come up at Staccato's website. But let's go ahead and run some more of this Tula through here and see if I can hit anything else. ain't dry. It's empty. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I got just a few more rounds left here. I'm gonna go ahead and load up what'll go in this magazine and shoot them. Some guys I know when you watch videos, and I'm this way, and I'm just gonna make the assume everybody else is this way. If I wanna watch a shooting video, I come to see the shooting. I understand there's a certain amount of talk got to go into it. I understand there's a certain amount of advertising goes into it and how that happens and why that happens. But you know, the reason I click on that video is because I want to see something shoot. I want to see it go bang, bang, bang. If it ain't going bang, 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 I'm going to watch a video for 2 minutes. I'm going to wait till it says skip ad. I'm going to click on it. I watch a shooting video to see stuff shoot. I want to see bang, bang, bang. That's what I'm going to do with my Tula ammo. I'm going to shoot another magazine full. And, you know, hit or miss, I'm shooting, I'm practicing. We all should do it more. Here we go. Let me get these ears on. I'm going to do it again. Man, that's fun. Let me tell you what though, even my Tula ammo gets expensive, so I'm gonna shoot. I think that's about all the shooting I'm gonna do today. I gotta clean it. Now I got a stack of handguns in there I'm gonna have to clean. As we finish up though, I wanna remind you guys, make sure and click that you like, make sure and try to subscribe. I appreciate every one of them, I promise you I do. Make comments, ask me for something and I'll try to do it. You know, always, and the way I say it every day and every time is, let's shoot safe. Let's try to shoot straight. Hooah.